Good afternoon, AP GoPo guys. That sounded weird. AP government students. Anyway, I wanted to take a chance to say thank you for the Zoom meeting this morning. There were a vast majority of you there, but I wanted to speak to a few of the students who weren't there or who just needed a little video reminder of some of the main topics that we discussed. I was going to put this up on YouTube when I got a chance so you guys could have the information handy. The first thing that we went over today was the AP government exam. I made clear with everyone that there are two main parts to the 45-minute exam. The exam will be occurring on May 11th at 1 p.m. So it's happening 1 week after the original scheduled date. They do have one makeup time that is about a month after that. But I'm not sure what the makeup time consists of or how you set that up. So that part's on you for right now. The AP government exam currently is in 45 minutes, and there are two parts: the argument essay piece and the FRQ piece for on the concept application. So again, you will be doing one FRQ like we've done in class, which is a concept application, and the second will be the argument essay. To clarify on the concept application, you will not be doing an FRQ like we've done before with the maps or the charts or anything along those lines. You'll be doing it based upon like a scenario where you're applying a specific constitutional principle. It could be on checks and balances, it could be on separation of powers, federalism, something along those lines that you'll need to apply. So again, one part will be the argument essay, the other part will be the concept application FRQ. The next thing that I wanted to speak to was the units that will be on the exam. It will be units 1 through 3. One is the Foundations of American Government. That's chapters 1 through 3. The second unit is the Branches and Bureaucracies unit, which is 11 through 15 in your text. And finally, the third unit is on Civil Rights and Civil Liberties, which is chapters 4 and 5 in your text. In terms of preparing, the main thing that I would recommend is obviously reading the text. If you don't have your textbook, then I would print out the chapter notes templates, and I would go online and simply look the terms up and kind of fill them out that way. I'm kind of do it piecemeal. Um, Other approaches would be the unit slides, of course, that I have, and the crash course videos. I think that those are all really meaningful stuff. One of the things that Mr. Whitaker pointed out today, though, that I thought was really valuable, and that I'll be providing the link for, are all the previous released FRQs, as well as the student sample responses and the rationale of the College Board scorers for how they ended up with those scores. So those are invaluable, along with the Khan Academy's review of the 9 foundational documents and the 15 landmark cases. This weekend, I'll also be posting up for you a little cheat sheet on the 9 foundational documents and a little reference sheet on the landmark cases. So hopefully that is invaluable for you. I wanted to kind of speak to the survey results as well. One of them that really caught my eye was the fact that 5 of the 85 students that had responded indicated that they do not have access to a laptop to complete the assignments that I have. If that is you, please email me on my email account, brett-williams@scusd.edu. I would like to know who you are so I can make the necessary adjustments for you there so we can figure out another way for you to get some of the work done. The next part that we spoke to, this part I think we addressed pretty quickly actually, was the system of grading and comments. As far as the grading for these assignments are concerned, from the assignments that I gave from March 13th forward, I want you to understand that these assignments, our district has discouraged us from plugging into Infinite Campus. So I will be scoring you on Google Classroom and providing you comments on those assignments on Google Classroom, where they will remain. My goal for you more than anything is to get as prepared as possible for the AP government exam. And after that, when we enter economics again on the personal finance stuff, to simply build the sorts of skills that you need to enter the workforce confidently and successfully, and to know how to invest properly. So those are the big things there. From grades here, some of you have heard accounts that teachers have been told that to do no harm, that they can't post grades that will negatively affect students, and that is correct. As of this point, that is not something we are to do. That's something that the governor even indicated, that School districts should not be grading in such a way that hurts students who might not have access to these technological tools that would allow you to complete these assignments. I will say, however, though, that the week following spring break, which is next week, sites will be passing out Chromebooks, and I'll be announcing when that is happening, so you know that you can pick one up um, at that time. Um, the other thing that I want to indicate is that we're supposed to have office hours. I'm not sure exactly what that means or what that looks like, but for your purposes, you can email me almost any time. Um, what I would like you to do is to please email me to let me know that you're unclear about some of the assignments, like the argument essay or like the FRQ, and I can set up an individual Zoom meeting just for you. And we can go over that specific part. One big thing, though, that came up today on the argument essay, recognize that that template that I have for you on the argument essay, that is the argument essay. I'm not asking you to fill that in and do like a 5-paragraph essay. An argument essay is not a 5-paragraph essay. It's like 3 paragraphs, and the first paragraph is like your thesis statement. So it's literally just filling in that template. Obviously, when you do the AP exam in May, it will not have a template like that. I'm just having you serve it as these are the main steps involved for an argument essay to do it successfully. So again, please indicate if you're unclear on any parts of that, the argument essay or the FRQs that I have you doing, because that way I can provide some more support for you either through email or directly through a Zoom meeting where we can work together and I can even look at your screen and you can look at my screen and we can talk about that. Finally, I did want to speak to most of the students did agree to meet next Friday, even though it's officially spring break. The vast majority of the students did say that they wanted to meet again Friday at 10:30, and that will be our norm. We will be meeting Friday at 10:30. If that's a time that just doesn't work for you, again, please let me know so I can make some additional accommodations for you. I'm glad to have a separate Zoom meeting with you, just as I indicated. I do need you guys reaching out though as much as possible. So please make sure that you're emailing me just so I can know what's up. If anything, just drop me a line to let me know how you're doing, what you're up to, what kind of fun stuff you're doing, what movies I need to see. I miss you guys. So I want you to kind of stay in touch that way. It's easy to get isolated and kind of forget you're among many other people that are around that care about you. And I don't want you forgetting that. So please contact me. Again, the best way to do that is email brett-williams at seusd.edu. Or actually, let's stick for that with that one for now. I'm going to go ahead and stop there, guys. Again, please put comments down below here on the YouTube clip or on Google notifications where I'll be posting this as well. Until then, I wish you all the very best. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.